We web developers usually use localhost to build PHP MySQL based websites. We usually use XAMPP or MAMP as local PHP development server installer package. Today I will introduce you to localbyflywheel. It provides similar services like XAMPP or MAMP, but it has some advanced features. Features include, for example, one-click installation. It does not require manual database creation for each WordPress local site. No need to download WordPress.zip installer from WordPress.org. The ability to hot swap PHP environments for easy testing. No need to manage various usernames and passwords. Seamlessly log into your WordPress site with one click. Localbyflywheel will automatically prepare everything for you. So let's go ahead and set this up. I'm going to show you how to do this. To get started, go to localwp.com website. I have left a link inside the description, and from this website you can click on the download button and choose what platform you are going to use. I am going to use Windows platform. You may choose Mac or Linux. After you choose it, you need to provide your details right here. It's free and it requires you to sign up. But come on, again, it's free. So just have patience and fill up the fields and press the Get It Now button. Let me download it and we'll get back to you after a while. Now I got my installer file downloaded on my desktop. I'm gonna go ahead to run it and get it set up. Now follow the setup wizard like any other app installation process in Windows. Choose installation option. I choose with the default one only for me and click the next button and choose installation location. I choose the destination folder as it is and press the install button to get the setup installed on my computer. It will take a while to install the installation process. It's still installing. So I'm going to pause the video right now and get back to you when it finishes. The installer has completed installing the local setup, and if I now press the finish button, it will launch the app. So it's launching. I agree with terms of service of local and I press I agree. Now from here it gives you an option to create an account with them, but you don't have to do this. Frankly speaking, I personally have created an account, and that is because our other features to this local host that I found was very helpful to have an account for. But for now, just leave it as it is. You don't need an account or anything. So I'm going to click the cross button. In case of enabling error reporting, there are two options to choose from: turn on an error reporting or no thanks. I am going to click on no thanks for right now. You can also enable users reporting. I am also going with the option no thanks. And now we are ready to create our first site. So from here, I'm just going to click on create a new site now. So from here, I am going to click on create a new site now. There are other options like we got these options for blueprint or to upload an existing chip. But I am going to keep this tutorial very simple. This is just for getting started. You can explore more on other options later. So I'm going to create a new site and choose the click on continue. Here I need to provide a name for my first WordPress site, Dream Digital. Here are advanced options you can play around. I am moving forward with continue. I'm going to go with preferred setting. In the custom option, let you select your preferred options for PHP version, web server, and database for the experienced developers. But preferred is enough for getting started. So let's continue. Well, at this point, you are going to put in your login credentials. So put in your username, your password, and then your WordPress email. Once you got your login credentials set up, go ahead and click on Add Site button. Now the new WordPress website is being loaded and set up. During the installation, Windows Firewall may block some features of local on all public and private networks. Simply choose to click Allow, and the installation will continue. It may take some time to set up due to slow internet connection. Now our first WordPress site is ready to go. I'm going to click the Open Site button to launch the site. Here is our brand new WordPress site. I can launch the admin panel of WordPress. I shall just click the WP admin. I'm going to provide admin as username and admin as password and press the login button. There you go. Our new WordPress site is ready to get started. I can now start building it. I can now add any plugin, add any theme, whatever I intend to. So far, I have shown you step by step in the simplest form of installing and using Local by Flywheel. I have found this the most newbie-friendly development environment to work with WordPress. Now going back to our local settings over here, there is quite a bit we can do here, but I just want to show the basics to get started. Now the first thing one is I want to turn on this one-click admin. Let me turn this on. Then select your admin from this drop-down list. What this does is it allows you to log into admin panel automatically without having to put in login details. This feature is very helpful to quickly log into my different sites. Well, here is our one site running right now. The list shows all the sites I have set up on local, but I can start adding a lot of sites. Click on this plus button and installing another site is pretty straightforward and follows the same steps as I have shown before. The next setting is the PHP version. There are many versions of PHP packed with local. You can test your WordPress sites with any PHP version. The version change is real-time, meaning it will instantly make your site to use the selected PHP version. This is pretty useful when you want to test your plugins in different PHP versions. This is very helpful for the plugin developers. Another feature of local is very helpful is the Go to Site folder. This will open the file manager of Windows OS. You can navigate to any folder of your site. I find all the files of my site in the app folder, then public folder. In this folder, I find the familiar WordPress installation structure here. From here, I can navigate even deeper in the folder to find my plugins or themes folder or my uploaded files here, or anywhere I wish to. I can browse through any files and open any file I wish. This is absolutely helpful. There is one more helpful button. It's add-on. You can install any add-on that comes pre-installed with local from this list. For example, this table plus add-on. To install this add-on, click on it. And from here, just press the install add-on button. It takes a few moments to install the add-on. With this add-on, I can work with the database of my site. I can execute any SQL queries on any table. It helps me to find any specific data from any table. I can create a new database. When local finishes installing the add-on, enable and relaunch local. It will take a few moments to relaunch the app. With this add-on, I can work with the database of my site. Let's head over to the sites list, select a site and start this site. It is spinning the site and let it finish it. Here in the database tab, I can see open adminer evo. Clicking it will bring the web interface of adminer evo. Here I can execute any SQL queries of any table. It helps me to find some specific data from any table. I can take a sneak peek of my data from any table. I can take a look of the content of each row of any table. It also let me view the structure of the database, alter table, etc. There is a very helpful add-on I always use is the notes add-on. If I add a lot of sites to the list on the left, this note helps me to tag each site with helpful message. It's a real time saver to organize your sites, which indicate you what they really are and what they are supposed to do. Local offers few more things we see on the left sidebar. There are connect and blueprints. There is one more thing I like to mention here is the live link. Though I do not use it very often, it tells you to log into your local account to use the live links. I'm not going to show you it in practical. Please feel free to play around with this to discover the benefits of this feature. Local by Flywheel has done a wonderful thing to set up and launch WordPress sites for the developers very quickly. It is such a wonderful tool for the WordPress developers to make their lives easier. Let's add another WordPress site to the left sidebar. It's just amazingly fast to make it so quick. We have just added another WordPress site. Let's open the site. And the admin. In computer networking, host means a server. Just like you can put a website on the internet by hosting it on a server, you can make your own computer that server. This connection is called loopback. The IP address for that loopback is 127.0.0.1. If you have put a website on the internet before, then you have dealt with hosting companies like Heroku, Hostinger, Netlify, and many others. These are what I refer to as remote hosts or virtual servers. If you have served a website on your computer, so you can just test it without connecting to the internet. What you are dealing with is a localhost. So, by definition, localhost is the computer or hostname currently making a request to itself. In this case, the computer is also the virtual server. If you want to visit a website, you type the website address to the browser's address bar, for example, https://google.com. The domain name server matches the address to a numeric IP address corresponding to that name. In the case of google.com, the IP address is 142.250.77.110. This is how it is done for every website you visit. Localhost is not an exception to this. So, if you type localhost to your browser's address bar, it transforms to the IP address 127.0.0.1. This 127.0.0.1 IP address is reserved for local servers on computers. So you will never find another IP address that starts with 127. Let's explore the pros and cons of Local by Flywheel, a tool designed for local WordPress development. Pros: it has a nice interface. Creating a new WordPress site in local is straightforward. With just a few clicks, you can have a site up and running. The user-friendly interface makes it easy to manage your local development environment. Built-in SSL support. Local provides built-in SSL support allowing you to enable HTTPS for your local sites without any hassle. This is especially useful when working with APIs that requires HTTPS, such as Stripe payments. Short idle time. When you start a site in local, it becomes accessible in the browser within seconds. Unlike some other tools, it doesn't take long to wake up after idle periods. Cons: heavier than WAMP. Local consumes more memory compared to tools like WAMP. It uses around 150 to 200 MB per running site, whereas WAMP typically stays below 100 megabyte, even with multiple sites. However, if you are running only a few sites simultaneously, this memory usage is manageable. Nginx as default server. Local by Flywheel will launch on Nginx server by default. If I do like to run my localhost on Apache web server, I need to deliberately choose it from the settings. While most live servers like Apache, changing the web server to Apache will be a good move. In summary, Local by Flywheel offers a user-friendly experience and convenient features, but it's slightly heavier on memory usage. Consider using it over WAMP or XAMPP unless your computer has very limited memory. So basically, I, as a WordPress developer, build client's website on my localhost and test things out. Upon finishing development, I migrate the site to a live hosting server. I'm gonna show the whole process step by step in a future video. I'm gonna show you how I migrate from my localhost to hosting server. Well, I hope this video helps you out. So make sure that you follow my YouTube channel regularly Or better, please consider to subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get notified when I publish any new video. And if got questions, please feel free to drop those in the comment section. I shall cover you up. I'll be back again soon, more on WordPress and web development. Thank you for watching.